Since I graduated from school, I can't read anymore. I don't even have the zeal to actually study. If that is you, then this series is for you. Hi, my name is Mrs. 𝗟𝗏𝗦𝗃𝗧𝗏, and I welcome you into another episode of Life Unscripted. In Life Unscripted, I share with you how you can become a student for life over academic session so you can achieve optimum and sustainable success. I graduated with a first class, being oriented by parents and teachers alike that at the end the companies will rush me, and I was passionately disappointed when I came out. And over time, for the period of 5 years, I had to personally develop myself to grow the confidence to live the life that I am called to live. And of course, like I always share with you, success in the process, and we have been able to achieve a whole lot of success so far. Of preaching that light, we are building confident global champions. If it is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get a notification when the next content drops. If it is your first time on Facebook or on Instagram, hit that follow button because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And of course, I'm going to share with you why in this series. Now, I want to share with you two major reasons in a very short period of time. I'm going to share with you two major reasons you struggle to study. Number one, over time, your parents will always tell you, oh, read your books, read your books, read your books. And sometimes you get overwhelmed about reading these books. Sometimes you don't even know the reason why you are reading those things. So, one of the major reasons you struggle to read or struggle to study is because, number one, the people who taught you to read do not have the discipline of study. They only tell you to read, they don't show you how to study. So, one question you need to ask is, those people who told you to read your books in school, do they have a functional library? Now, why do I call it functional library? A library is not a library is just a place that you stock up books, but it becomes functional when the books that are being stocked up are being read by those who stock it up. So you have a library at home. What kind of books are there? Have you ever seen your parents read books? Have you seen them study? Have you seen them excited to actually do that? Now, if you're able to see them excited do that, you will see the power of modeling too. When you see them get excited to actually read, study, research, and all of that, you will develop that energy will be transferred to you to actually see that at your level. If my dad, if my mentor, if my guardian, if my auntie, if my uncle can do this, then me too, I can do it. So the next time they say it, you know that they are practicing what they are telling you to do. But because you've now seen that, the worst case scenario is that when you even carry a book, you start sleeping. You start sleeping, but when you can watch movie from morning till night without getting tired. So it's something about modeling, and your brain has not developed a neural pattern to help you keep up the discipline of study. Because number one, you don't learn, you did not learn through modeling, you learned through instruction, and they are two different things. Now, that being said, excited. If your parents or the people who taught you are the people who are your models in this, and you know you have that strength, but sometimes you just have one reason. You just pick up a book. Today, you can even finish a 200-page book, but till next year, you won't be able to read. So, this next one is for you. You need to understand that reading has to come with time and season because curiosity is a skill on a quest to research. So, if you're totally curious about a particular matter, you will always want to know the next answer to it. So, because at the time, what are the books that are speaking to you at this time? There are a lot of books behind me here, but I did not read them once. I choose them based on season. So, are you in the season of identity? Look for identity books. Are you in the season of depression? Forget about every other thing surrounds around personal development. You need to be alive. Forget about strategy, funnel, and all of that. Find a depression book to read because you are on a quest for answers, and that is a season and time for you to explore that space. It's an experience that helps you have a body of knowledge of every other aspect of your life. So you need to be able to understand that you need to read based on times and season. If it is a time you are building a love relationship, focus more on building that relationship. It is that season. When that season is over, you will not have a body of knowledge when you are teaching on your way up. So every particular season shows you the kind of book to read. It shows you the kind of question you should be asking, and it shows you on your quest to actually research. And don't forget that curiosity is a skill for you to search out a matter, because in Proverbs 25, the Lord said that it is the glory of God to conceal a thing, and it is the honor of kings to actually search out a matter. So anytime you engage study, anytime you are doing a research, it means that you are performing a royal behavior. It makes you a royal human being, and it is very, very important for your personal development. And that is why we are growing confident global champions, people who desire to have promotion in what they are doing, to have esoteric knowledge and a body of knowledge that helps them to improve on their skill and as well as their outcomes in whatever place that they find themselves, to actually have the boldness to build credible connections that is going to give them optimum results. Now it's time for you to type CGC in the comment section. It is the time for you to click the link in the description of my channel if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, hit that link on my bio. Let's have that conversation and figure this out once and for all. In 2022, I read over 80 books. I think it was 83 or more. Right? I read them. How did I do that? It wasn't because I made a first class. When I graduated from school, I lost the appetite of even reading a book. I couldn't finish 2 books in a full year. But the next year, I had an accountability and I was able to see where my lapses are. I went into master classes and I built an accountable relationship that helped me to build on that. So the jara I am giving you based on this story is that you need accountability. Everybody struggle with a thing, and like I always said, your confusion is valid because every problem is an invitation to a relationship. So you have to be paying attention. What is the accountability you need to put in place? Even people who have gone wayward, sometimes they go for a rehab. The essence of rehab is to keep them accountable, to help them to refresh, to renew again, and become a better version of themselves and be able to cut away things. These things are accountability platforms and systems that are being put in place for you to get back on your feet. And of course, if you're not flipping the pages of a book, if you're not searching, if you're not trying to search out a matter, you are losing out. Evolution has happened. Even students right in school are preparing for a future that never existed. Most parents are not even aware of what is about to happen. They are still advising the same thing of the industrial age, and a lot of things have changed. A lot of students are still going to be passionately disappointed. It's not a cause, it's what is already happening. And that's why we are building this platform to help them come into the consciousness and an awareness by searching out a matter and truly developing the discipline of study that is really needed in the journey of your personal development. It is a must at this time because in 1971, that money you are looking for have changed from socialism to capitalism, and the capital we are talking about is you as the head. You don't need to graduate and have a degree to get the best work out there. There is not even job waiting for you. At the matter of fact, a lot of employers now are in a particular state whereby they pay based on percentage performance. Imagine you don't have a skill to perform, you know that you don't have an edge in any space because every particular company is looking for people who are going to come and add value, not people who have A4 papers. Now, do not major on the minor. And this is the time you need to be able to wake up, engage that accountable relationship that help you stand on your feet so that you will not be passionately disappointed like myself or passionately frustrated, even when you have a great intention to make a huge impact to the world. And I can't wait for you to be able to take that bold step, to type CGC in the comment section. Let's show you how you can be able to build the confidence for promotion, build the audacity to write your script, and be able to build the discipline to rewrite your script, because there are defining moments and there are redefining moments. Till I see you in the next episode, don't forget that it is time to live the life that you are proud of and not the one people recommend. Till then, I want to say bye for now.